Hey guys, and welcome to the Saturday stream! We are back playing Kerbal Space Program Career Mode! Oh yes indeed, and I'm going to say hello to ZTech out there. How you doing, buddy? We've got a I hope you're going quite well. So my plan today, I don't think it's actually to do with any contracts, but we're going to see if we've got any contracts to do with that. I'd still like to do this ScanSat yeah, ScanSat Kerbin. That's it. That's what I'd like to do. But there's also all sorts of other things here that I think would work out pretty well for us. High in space, flying high, flying low, landed. Wait, where did that just go? Did you just watch that disappear off my screen? I did, and that's not great. Ah, look, it has legitimately disappeared. If I come over here, though, and we go field research, let's have a look. Climate study. Why did it just disappear? Must have valid experiments to run. I haven't met that. I must have heavy aerodynamics and start. I don't have heavy aerodynamics. So I wonder why that came up and then disappeared. No, I'm not entirely sure. Hey, Slice Pizza Pie, how are you doing? All right, so the first thing that I want to do, you can see I am a 1 point short of doing what I want to be able to do. So what I think we're going to do, let's come over to the VAB. We're going to try and find, maybe it's expired. Yeah, actually it was, as you just saw, some small issues there, but that's no problem at all. I want to take a command pod like this, and we're going to come down to the sides. We're going to slap one of these Science Juniors on the bottom there. We're going to get a mystery goo and put down underneath my face on the back here, and we're going to end up with some sort of, we don't want to, hang on, go back, bam, there we go. Flaming Z, how are you doing? We've also got Wise. How is everybody doing out of there? I'm doing particularly well. It is a beautiful sunny day in Britain. I hope everybody else is having a bit of a wonderful day. In fact, how is everybody's day doing weather-wise out there? I'm always interested. In fact, I am going to open my curtains more because, you know, I'm coming out of winter, so I've kind of been used to, like, hunkering down, getting all hibernated, shutting all the curtains, making everything dark, you know. But let's let some light stream in. I can't see anything on my screen. That's all right. It's summer now, right? That's how it works. Summer, yay. So my plan is to send this capsule, I don't know, North Pole, something like that. Let's pick a biome. The latency came file in case it doesn't provide all the... So Wise, let me try and explain this again. I have tried to explain it a couple of times, but I will try again. There is a bug at the moment in CCAN. It's been there for ages, it turns out, that the file that the CCAN makes, unfortunately, does not... It has a bug in the way it records stuff. So when you go and load it back in, it doesn't quite give you all the files. I have been hassling them every day this week to release the fixed version of it that will make it work, but until that fix happens, I'm afraid you're gonna have to work off the pictures that I post. It's raining in Wales and cloudy with a chance of snow wherever Pizza Pie comes from. Raining in Wales, oh man, that means it's going to be raining here in about 4 hours, give or take, given the way that the thing. At least it's non-stop snow, ice, rain, or hail. Yeah. I mean, like, that's cool. Yeah, the rain is bad. I also happen to dislike the rain quite spectacularly. No, unfortunately, I didn't like. I didn't set up my other machine in time. Also, I'm in the wrong house. Scan, more like spam. Hey, space great space emu. Are you calling me a spam? Oh, Canada, of course. Oh, Canada. Right, we want this to be able to land on North Pole or other biomes that we haven't been to. I don't know which other biomes I haven't been to. We're gonna have to check that out before we actually launch this mission, right? This is like cheap money. Do you reckon we can get this into a polar orbit? I don't, actually. I don't. Not with the technology we currently have. Wrong house. No, my house is the wrong house for multiplayer. You guys might remember it. It's the wind that makes the rain bad. Yeah, I will go with that. The launch meet. All right, cool. Operation Flapjack is a go. Are we calling this one Operation Flapjack? Is that what we're going for? I'm happy with that. Let's have a yay or nay in the chat. What do you guys think this one should be called? Operation Flapjack actually sounds pretty good, though. I'm going to put one of these on the bottom. No, actually, are we going to do an assisted landing, or are we just going to do a parachuted landing? I think we're going to go for a parachuted landing. Hopefully. We got huzzas and yays. All right, well, here we go then. Operation. I bet I've spelled that wrong. Operation. No, I got it right. I'm not horrifically dyslexic. I'm mildly dyslexic. So if you notice that I do a bad spell, let me know, and then I will fix that spelling. Because I do understand my brain is a little bit broken, so, and other people's out their brains not quite as broken as my own. All right, I actually want to put these down here for reasons of just packing. Honestly, just packing. Hopefully, oh no. Okay, like that. Do we think we're going to be able to get future challenge air-to-air refueling? Yeah, no, I'm totally down for a bit of air-to-air refueling actually. We need some... Do we need landing... I don't think we actually need landing gear here. The reason that I say that is we are just trying to touch down on a biome. Any biome. It doesn't really bother me which biome. I don't think we'll get to the Badlands, honestly. Can I squeeze this in up here? I can. I'm not sure that I agree with that, but we're going to go with it anyway. Let's just kind of pop them like that. Yeah, look at that. Perfectly straight line there. That's what I'm after. Right, can anybody else think of anything else that we need for a science mission to a random biome? I think we've got it. Let's do a coupling, a stack separator. Do we want a stack separator or do we want the decoupler? I'm going to go with a decoupler just because it's less parts to have to worry about. And then we're going to just kind of slap down as much liquid fuel as we can get on here. Really need to buy more liquid fuel tanks. That might be the next plan. Well, actually, the next plan is fuel systems, or is it bigger tanks? I don't know. We're going to have a vote here, guys, about what would give me the greatest advancement for the smallest amount of science purchased. That would be pretty good. Couplings. How many of these can we have? I've not even been keeping track of parts counts. This is no. This what? Give it to me. Okay, so we're actually pretty good. We could. I'm gonna try something. I have no idea whether this is gonna work. All right, I have an idea of that. This might very well work, but it's all about how many parts we get. 24, 26. Can we make this into a 3-parter? Bam. I want an extra 3 parts. So if we take these off of here, and that no. Let me tell you, this is not efficient. Too many engines, not enough. Analysis of global temperature readings. Complete standard global temperature plus 5 degrees centigrade. That is the answer to what kind of weather it is outside. Okay, plus 5. Cool. I'm gonna go with that. Sun? do you get sunny weather? All right, we're gonna have to go for the no rocket. We all know we shouldn't build a rocket that looks like this, right? Because the YouTube comments are just like, oh, it looks like a part of my anatomy. But that's it. Don't know, but I'm seeing volcanic ash. Oh, dude. I mean, I know that's not great. Don't get me wrong. But at the same time, that sounds amazing. One of those and one of those. All right, that is the ultimate liquid-fueled rocket. We cannot make it to orbit like this. That's fine, though, because I'm just kind of going for a biome. Let's save it. Let's leave it. And let's pick what biome we're going for. I should also start my recording. I'm supposed to be doing that. Okay, so I don't know if you guys are aware that you can come to the research and development, and you can go to the archives up here, and it gives you the breakdowns of everything you've done on all the planets. So I'm going to click Kerb in here. And it gives us down here biomes, beautiful. Administration. I don't want any of these. So we've got grasslands, highlands, shores, and mountains. 3 waters. Which one should we? Should we go for the water? We can do a water landing like really easy, right? In fact, that's super overkill. Are we all in agreement that that's super overkill for going to the water? Does anybody... I know what, I've got to go look for something quick. Sorry, excuse me. Hold on. Water landing, the sun. The sun is currently not having landing. Okay, people are saying water. I wanted to come over here. Hi, how you doing? I'm going to go Kerbal biome map. It's probably going to take me to the Kerbal wiki, but that was it. The playing time, I want to see your repair. The playing time always comes after the first mission because, you know, that's... I'm going to turn my screen. Because we normally need to use the plane to save the people, right? So let's do this. Do I actually want to send a scientist, or do I want to send a robot? Okay. That's a terrible, terrible rendition, but we are here. Can I zoom in and out? We can. Okay, so I'm like here on this little bumpy bit. We've got grasslands, highlands. We've got desert just over here. We could go for this bit of desert. So desert or water? Vote now. I'm gonna new vote. Desert or water? You should send the scientist in order to level him up. Okay, that sounds good. In fact, we're going to do water, because if we go to desert, I can't get the people back, can I? Oh, hey, look at my exceedingly noisy monitor. Water. All right, people are still saying water. I've actually got a better craft for that. Let's come over to here. Water, at least you can manage that. Cheers, Zed. Cheers, man. All right, this is too much. Let's open. Somewhere in here is actually what I'm looking for. Do we actually call it Untitled? VTOL for Science. This craft is save current file. Craft first. This was my absolute pain machine. Do you guys remember this? I think we can use this to go to the water. Yeah, let's use this to go to the water. We're going to take Marbar out. We're going to put Gilly in. Desert water. Desert water would be good. Water. I am not. No, I was in the right spot. I'm not from the West Country, man. I don't talk like that. Operation Flapjack will happen. Operation Flapjack might actually be... Can we go back, please? Might actually end up being the ScanSat one. Because this is what we're doing this for, is to get... This mission here is to get larger fuel tanks so that we can go off to some better orbit. Seriously, why is it that when I scroll on one of the screens, it scrolls on both of them? So I end up either losing my chat or losing the picture here. Okay, anything wrong with this? I mean, yeah, there's loads wrong with this, but anything that I'm like particularly vomity about? No, I think we're good. Let's take Gilly and let's go. Right, to the water. First thing, can we get some free science here? That's a question. And then maybe we'll go... Excuse me, cup of tea. Maybe we'll then go to the shores and then the water. Wibble wobble. Wibble wobble. Has anybody else noticed the 200 character limit is not enough to express your feelings? Nice. Anybody else noticed that this has recently been very unstable letting us come out? Okay, launch. We are just going to try and creep our way east. That's all we've got going for us right now. Is just going that way. I don't even want to do it. Oh, we need to do more than that. Okay, so we found the point of... balance, if you will. If I kind of go over that way, we're going to start going down again soon. Let's throttle down just a little bit. Throttle down a little bit more. I should have brought an engineer with me, or at least the engineering chip, right? Free science, only £1. Nice, nice. Where is my science alert? I turned off the thing that goes blub blub. I should turn it back on, really. Okay, let's see if we can drop without going too crazy. Okay, going too crazy. Watching my vertical speed very, very finely there. I want to make sure we're going in the right direction. Are we still dropping? Yes, but nothing really to worry about. And as you can see, we can definitely change the rate we're going. All right, I'm liking it. I'm liking it. I don't really do many soft touchdowns on Kerbin. And this still might not be one. We'll find out. Oh no, I pushed the wrong way. I pushed the wrong way. I want to go that way. Pull down that throttle just a little bit more. I just kind of plummeted for a little bit there. Kerbal plummet program, my favourite part of the game. See if we can get a real light landing. Real light landing. Come on, please. I want a real light one. There we go. We're at hover. We're at slightly less than hover. I'm down with slightly less than hover. I can definitely appreciate it. We are about to run out of fuel. I was just like, yeah, it's going well, going well. No, I'm too close. Press the space bar. All right, so we got to do it quicker. Dare you to build a seaplane for this? Oh, you know what? We probably could. We've got the parts. It's all right. We're going to do this more parabolic. Look, watch. Let's do it like this. Yeah. I really wish I'd pressed T at some point. I was expecting that, and it was still surprised. You know what? That was very... Not that one, obviously, but that first one... I feel robbed about that. I feel robbed about that. No, press space faster. Definitely the winner there. Here, let's just go this way. We know where we're going. Let's get some speed up. I didn't realise quite how low a fuel this craft was. Faster sideways. Faster sideways. All right. Are we tall enough to be able to just do a parachute drop? Are we high enough? That's the question. Sorry. Full throttle. Get some up. Killed that. Parachutes. Okay. What speed are we coming down at? Yeah, that's what we want. All right, beautiful, beautiful. Now the real question is, can we boost back? Because we've got the extra parachutes as is wanted. 6.5. Sorry, I'm looking at the points, not the actual numbers. I want to bring this down to like a 4 or 3 for a touchdown. All right, much better. That's what we're after. That's what we're after. All right, which one of these is my science thing? Where are you? You've not been making bloopity bloops recently, and that's slightly annoying. There we go. All right, no experiments available. I disagree. Observe materials bay. So what do we not have? Observe mystery goo. The water definitely said, oh, it's because we're at the shores, look. It's because we're at the shores. Okay. Review and reset. Can we just kind of drift this way slowly? I don't even want to go at a meter per second, you know. I just want to know where the biome changes. Crew report. No. I'm really not sure what speed I want to disappear at. At what point do I disappear into the water? Hey, great goat on file, welcome. Vitol McVitol, yeah, I will take that. I thought we were in the water biome, but no, we're in shores. And now I'm trying to find the end of the shores biome. It's got to be somewhere out here, right? Let's go crew report. Still shores, okay. What? Sending a rocket sideways through water is against protocol? Oh, I don't know what's wrong with you. Okay, we're starting to pick up a bit of chop. I don't think I like that actually. Right, let's try the next. I've lost it. Crew report. There we go. It's still the shores. Ah! I don't know how far I want to take this out. Like, is it beyond the continental shelf? What are people feeling? How far? I'm feeling like that is loud. Shores still. I'm going to ease it up a bit. I'm not sure what speed is the maximum this design can take in the water. Oh yeah, actually the mod would. Yeah, no, you are totally right there, Zed. The mod would actually give us a shout as and when. Probably. There we go. That's where. That's where. Okay, so collect all. Is that something we can do? Deploy all. Okay, there we go. Bam. Keep them all. Thanks. And then we're gonna get the scientist outside. He's gonna do an EVA report. Wicked. Thanks. We're gonna take all these back inside, because if there's one thing I know, it's that I can blow stuff up before I even get home. Alright, these are the ones. Okay. Take the data, store the data. Let's all get inside. Alright. And now we want to try and get back as close as we can. I mean, we're still within sight, so that's pretty cool. And then we're just gonna blast this way. And that should be some good science, right? That's a little too much blasting. I mean, we could go underwater. Yeah, I want to see how close we can get. Yeah, it's still well within range. Boaty rocket face, surely. Can we actually stop and like trying to turn sideways to get that? Okay, cool. So we have recovered. Hopefully that's put us up to like, well, I want 90, but 45 will do. Twitchiitis, nice. Alright, 72, that's pretty good. That's what we want. We got most of our monies back as well, and Gilly still didn't level, but you know, that's supposed to be we really need to send some stuff out to Jeb at some point. Alright, do I want that, or do I want fuel systems? Let's have a look. We've got Mark 0, the FTL 400, the FTA... Ah, yes, that one. Okay, I'm tempted for the large fuel tanks, but then we do have better... Nah, look at that. Is this the swivel that we've got here? Yeah, okay. So I'm feeling this, fuel systems. So we can get some bigger tanks, and then we can go for longer distance. In fact, with this, I should be able to get the ScanSat satellite running, though really I did also want the... Oh, no! Disquisitions. All right, so my disquisition is... If you guys will run with me here. What kind of mods? I will go through the mods in a second, Great Goat on Fire, if you can bear with me just during this really hard brain thinking moment. Tom also, by the way, hi, how you doing? So I think I'm going to go for the fuel, because then with the fuel I can launch these unmanned missions further. Yes. Okay, it's time to launch an unmanned mission, and this is probably where Operation Flapjack is going to go. Okay, so if we go scientific research of 2019, I've got my electric key on the side there. Let's get rid of that. I can bear beer and beard with you. Nice. I'm down with that, actually. I'm down with that. All right, Operation Flapjack. It was in here somewhere. Flapjack. A load. Is there changes? Continue without saving. There shouldn't have been any changes there. All right, I like this system, but I kind of don't like this on top here. We haven't got ourselves a... Ooh, we do have a payload bay or two. Look at that. Is that attachment system, or is that a real one? Oh, so mods. We've got Kerbal attachment system. We have got... Can I put that there? It is a Kerbal attachment system. Okay, that's not as good as I was after. We've got Kerbal attachment system. Let's go through these. This is like the ship management. That's just mostly their quality of life. This one here, I don't know what this one is actually, but obviously the Kerbal Engineer is a thing. Recoupler is the one that enables you to make round stations and then actually connect the bits together back up again on the other side without having to use struts or using the three linked couplers. They can work like that. Kerbal alarm clock, not going to be any good until we do stuff like actually far away. Chrono vessel viewer, so when I build some actually impressive craft I can show them to you. Werner's checklist is actually something I'm going to get rid of at some point. Snacks, because you know, life support is definitely something that I need. The notes, because like, what did you forget this time? I write down what I've forgotten there. LMP's not working at the moment. Constructs, Kerbal constructs for building extra launch pads. Stuff like that. Why don't you assemble a satellite in space? No EVA at the moment, but that is a good plan. That is a good plan. Right. Operation Flapjack needs a complete overhaul. We're just gonna give. You know what? New. No. Well, I mean, like, yes, but no. Let's do that there. And we're gonna put a whole load of science around it. Science. So we'll put this one on top because, you know, it's the nose cone, right? Ish. If we could just kind of get that there, beautiful. So we're doing a bit of a science binge just to make it so we can do a moon mission next time. That's pretty much all I'm after, is the ability to stick a satellite in orbit to do my scan satting. That's today's plan, and hopefully we've got the stuff to be able to do that already. And then I also want to go to the moon next time. Why don't you assemble a satellite under the sea? That's also a good question. We should do that as well. All right, other things that I actually need on this craft before we can say that it is a thing. So it's got wheel authorities. That's good. I'm also going to turn the hibernation on and hibernate and warp to auto because we don't have any power systems at the moment. But I am, however, going to put some batteries on. We'll just go for the 2 for now. My plan for this is just to, like, not crash it, drop it onto, yeah, let's actually do this. Drop it onto the North Pole. That should work for us, right? That should work for us. I'm hoping that will work for us. How do people feel about that North Pole pan? That said, every time that I've said I'm going to go drop something on the North Pole, I've always missed. But it should be a thing, right? Another thing. Wait. So my plan was to drop this on the North Pole, but the problem with that is that we don't have direct line of sight, right? And we need direct line of sight if we want to be able to communicate back. Because I've turned off the extra ground stations because I'm a genius. Let's do that. And then we definitely want to save this on its way down. So we do that and then couple of these. All right, so this should be self-contained. I'm gonna land anywhere and transmit the science back, right? Yeah. That's my plan. That's my plan. A stack separator there. Okay, beautiful. And now we're gonna make an actual lift. I mean, like, look at this. Look at this. We could actually make an actual proper lifting stage now. Already we are in excess of the Delta V's that we had to start with. I also like having that. In fact, should we just do bada bing, bada bing? Yeah, look at that, beautiful. All right, then we want something like the swivel on the bottom there. All right, beautiful. Look at that. This one now has the same Delta V as the last rocket that we were going to launch. Just like, look how much, just that one bit of science has just jumped us ahead. Just jumped us ahead. So now the thing that I really need is the solar panels so we can then move on to the ScanSat stuff. Yes. So do I want to... Do I want to try and put this in orbit and then land it? Hey, another 3, how you doing? Yeah, do I want to put this in orbit and land it, or am I just going suborbital to where I want to be? Because we could just, like, drop this on the desert relatively simply. This is Flapjack, right? We knew Operation Flapjack needed it. Oh my god, my spelling. No, I did get it right. I think. No. I haven't got it. What did you do for the 30 minutes of the stream? We flew something out to the water, found out that the water was in fact shores. Operation. Everyone's found out how dyslexic I am when it comes to the word operation, and got a bunch of science so that we could get these fuel tanks here. That's pretty much everything that's happened. And now I'm going like, is this enough just to shoot it at the desert? Because we're just going back a little bit, right? A little bit. Or we could slam on some solid boosters down the bottom here, and then we'll have like proper flight. I've got a feeling this would actually like make it the majority of the way to orbit because these look. I mean, like, look, yes, five. I mean, if we use, you know what I'm gonna do. You know what I'm gonna do. Put this like this. That doesn't look straight, does it? Does that look straight, sir? Meh. I really would like that to work for me. So that goes there. That goes there. All right, that's looking better. That's looking better. Hey, Carl, how's it going, man? Scan. Yeah, see, everybody knows what we're up to. Everybody knows what we're up to. So this is for the solar panels so that we can attach solar panels to something like this and launch a ScanSat satellite up there. That is the plan. I'm going to quickly throw a small central stage here, a small upper stage, so that we can launch this into equatorial orbit and then drop it on the desert, because that just seems like the way that I want to deal with these things. So we do that and then we do this. I actually want a little decoupler there, right? That would be nice. Do we want a heat shield? Do I have the parts for a heat shield? I have not been paying attention to my part count. Does this have... No, it's a jettison, not a get rid of. I just want to know. Boom. And bah. 20 cell. Yeah, we got points. We got points. Not long, though she probably is still angry. I don't know. Bam, bam, bam. Need a decoupler there, and then we're all good. I'm glad that we've got the parts. Glad that we got the parts. All right, and we should have, like, excessive deceleration on that. What's wrong with my stuff there? Right, so that comes down here, my staging, of course. You drop down below. Nice. That's that. These drop, then that one drops. This one here, followed by that. Okay, staging has been checked. Whether it's right or not, I don't know. I bet you 30 pence that your rocket will fly. It's gonna fly. It's gonna fly. Okay, tea has been drunk. Oh look, there's tags here. I don't want to tag that, but go away. Alright, that's what that one does. Alright. Anything missing? Anything missing? No, I think we're good. I think we're good. Alright, let's launch it. And see, 30 pence. I'll take 30 pence. Oh, in fact, to be fair, you are right. It will fly for 30 pence. Did you see that Tesla cars are now being guarded by someone who looks like, but is completely not like heuristically programmed algorithm computer generation 9000? No, I did not see that. I did not see that. Right, so what we're going to do, because it's a robot, we're going to hit this. It's called gravity turn. I'm going to hit first guess. Excuse me. Destination height. Can I actually turn this? I want to try 7.5. Not 750, just 7.5. I want to see if it's going to put me into a 75-kilometer orbit. Is everybody ready for the wonders of this? How much science do you expect it? I want to get at least 25. Speaking of, down the bottom here. Are we missing anything? No science experiments available. Okay. Launch. Wish me luck, because I don't know how this is going to go. Ah, because I changed the numbers. Yeah, you're right. So Zed has just reminded us that actually I should have hit that first guess again, because I changed the height of the apoaps. But we'll just see. 2.5% plus or minus 1%. Let's see. I like them odds. I like them odds. I do notice that the craft. Think of it as like MechJeb Lite, if you will. All it does is automates this process of getting a smooth flight on the go. Have I got one or two? I've only got one. We're not going to do that. We're going for the deserts. So yeah, it won't even circularize for me. All it does is takes me from the launch pad up to whatever apoaps I put in there, in the most efficient way possible, or so the mod programmer claims. Now it's an idea. I'm So yeah, I just wanted to see how it works. Basically, I'm not even going to defend myself here. Yeah, no, I thought it'd be great. Carl, I'm trying to do a Carrier Kerbal Constructs time. It's hard. 9 days for first rocket. Oh man, dude. I tell you, if you get a aircraft carrier sorted with Kerbal Constructs, drop me the file. I'll put it somewhere. The most efficient way possible if it was used correctly. This is also true. I have no idea. I literally have no idea. Let's have a look and see what it's doing. So far, we are headed for an Apple Apps of 41. It's all right. This will just go ahead and carry on going all the way up there. I think, as Zed has pointed out, I didn't quite set it up right the first time. No, I set it up right the first time, and then I corrected some values. Big inverted commas, corrected some values. So we'll see what it does now. It's 40 kilometers sideways, though. This is something that I've noticed it does much more than I do. I would still be going up at about 30 degrees at this point. I mean, what about you guys? When you're flying up, where are we going? BAD and arenas have aircraft carriers included for Kerbal Constructs, although it's World War II-ish. That's fine. I will put an aircraft carrier on Eve when I get there. No, it would have to be Lathe, because I can get to Lathe and not crash when I go there. In the entire time that I've been playing Kerbal, I have landed on Eve without exploding, once on video and once not. Is this going to do well? Is this going to do well? No, as Ed says, believe in the robots. The robots know money, much money? No, things. The word you could have used was changed. Yeah. I don't use words, right? What? Alright. I'm gonna add my control locked. Am I actually out of range already? Is this really out of range already? Because I wanted to go further out of range than this. I mean, let's have a look at CurbNet access. It says I've got direct connection. Limited probe control though. I mean, there's definitely no. There's a light. There's a line. So why not? Why limited control? Alright, so if this doesn't sort itself out and I get better control, I'm possibly plummeting via the magic of Kerbal Plummet program over this way, which I'm kind of alright with. I am tempted to pop those parachutes just in case there is an unplanned landing. Let's deploy, and you deploy. If we come crashing down to the surface, we should hopefully have some sort of stopping system. Okay, let's get a little bit of time warp on the go, I think. I love this section where it can't quite decide whether we're in orbit or we're in the atmosphere. Okay, we've got time warp 1. Nice, nice. I'm almost tempted to try and circularize right now. It's not really the most efficient place to do so. But I might run out of control for doing it anywhere else. In fact, I can't move at all. So yeah, that's limited probe control for you. I can Z and X. No, don't pull me backwards like this. I want to go down, not up. Down. Because obviously, the more up I am, the more sort of that way round the circle it would be the equivalent of. So maybe if we do a complete loop by the time we get to... This ain't great. this ain't great at all. I'll figure it out, though. I'll figure it out. More importantly, how are we going to come down the other side? I have a question. If you do manage to land in the desert, how are you going to have communications with the probe? That is exactly what I was saying on the way up, Zed. This is going to be a problem. But It's alright, we'll do it. If nothing else, yeah, we've got a bunch of like material studies we could do and stuff like that. So we'll figure it out. The wonders of Twitchi space program, yep, where everyone points out the things I've already said. Alright, we turning. Great use of words, but just to point out, flawed is spelt differently in that case. It's F-L-A-W. It's like a flaw in a thing rather than the floor of the surface. Alright, ready? M. Orbit. Oh, no. Orbit. Orbit. Okay, let's wait until we're back round Apple Apps and then try again. I'm not going to be able to, am I? Well, it's alright because I'm not trying for an orbit. I literally want to come down here, right? So that's fine, yeah? That's fine. Fine, in big inverted commas. We're facing backwards. I actually want to be facing backwards when we hit the atmosphere. Why is... because of the time acceleration changing the numbers. It's alright. It's just a visual glitch. Nothing to worry about, right? Just a visual glitch. It's fine. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Alright, let's go back into the atmosphere and see what happens. The real question, of course, is when do I get connection? I'm going to just be pressing forwards and seeing what happens. Hopefully my engine is strong. Oh, carried on playing for like 5 hours. Just stuff, you know, same things as always. Okay, hopefully... Yes, yes I do. I need better antennas, it is true. Well, the better antennas will lead to a satellite network. And Zed's strong on the chat splains today. Alright, where are we going to put down? Are we going to put down? Is this aerodynamic drag? I wish there was like a way of turning these tiny arrows into bigger arrows. Because I want to see what they're doing, but I can't really tell inside the craft like that. You know? Can't really tell. So now we're getting drag on the other side. Is that going to push me back the other way? I'd like to know. Chat-splaining. It's like mansplaining, but the chat, when they're explaining things that the streamer already knows. Christmas Panda's Life the Panda Life. Oh, Christmas Panda's Life the Panda Life. Hey, how you doing? That is quite a name. Quite a name. Is there a shorter way of saying that? Do I just call you Christmas or Panda? Probably going to call you Panda. Panda sounds cool. Christmas, it's alright. I don't think it's quite as cool. Do we want to try and aim for Woolly Pool? We could just put down right now. Okay, well, we're coming down here whether we like it or not. That is fuel. Let's hope this self-orientates, right? I mean, we've got this at the bottom. Who wants to take a vote? Hey, Will Wham, how you doing? I reckon this is totally not right. Because we're going to be experiencing atmospheric drag. I probably overcooked it. But we'll see where it does. Zed, I believe, reckons that we will land exactly there. Because of the glories of computers, right? I'm going down at double the speed. Do we want to do double the speed? Do we want to speed it up until we get some sort of orientation sorted? I almost think we're going to hit there. Okay, let's slow down, not speed up. Come on, you can do it. I believe in you, game. Wow, little probe that could, right? Little probe that could. As the drag increases, hopefully our aerodynamic stability sort of kicks into the right direction. Maybe. I'm hoping. We're kind of turning less and less each time. That's good. I'm still not sure whether we're going to touch down on Woolly Pool or not. It's where we're after. It would be the ideal landing spot. And it will be total vindication for all the robot believers out there. Yeah, okay, so this gap here must be the atmospheric drag. Okay, we've got parachutes ready to go literally on automatic, right? So it doesn't matter that we've got no connection. I mean, it matters that we've got no connection for a variety of other reasons, including the fact that we're not going to be able to get this bad boy home. Ooh, look, we've come back into some sort of signal strength. It's tempting to do the science now. Oh, yes, cool. We are over the desert. All right, I'm going to stop saying atmospheric drag now. I think we've got it. I think we got it. All right. Wow, look at the like patterning, the banding on the sea. Now I wonder whether that's like LOD distance or just the MIP mapping from the... No, MIP mapping is to get rid of that, right? What's it called when the edges all kind of merge together to steal your picture from you? There's like a proper term for it, and I can't remember what it's called. Aliasing? No. Yeah, I forgot about the plasma blockout, but I did remember immediately afterwards. The question is, can we transmit when we get back? Can we? Also, why is this not deploying yet? Deploy when risky. We'll take that one. Because we're only a kilometer. 1.5, 1.4, 1.3, 1.2. That one's going to expand, and the others expand more. We've got less than 3. We've got less than 3. Right, we're doing it. We're doing it. So, and no, anti-analyzing is to do with pixel by pixel. So you see how this is kind of like all fuzzy here and stuff. That's aliasing, right? Because there's just so many different things to do with graphics. This is called this, and that is called that. Oh, I've got like 2 messages in the background on my YouTube. Distant textures merging edges. Let's see what. Oh, that's not how you spell edges. No, combine flickering, shimmering edges. Nah, I've been looking far too much Unity stuff up recently. It's all just giving me how to like merge edges in a builder and stuff. All right, this looks like it's going to be beautiful, but it's going to take a long time. No, it originally was planned to go to the North Pole until I remembered the probe control distance, and then I was like, all right, fair enough, we'll just put it on the desert that seems to be reasonably close by. But now that I'm looking, that looks like desert, and this doesn't. So I'm a little bit worried about that. Can we get log temperature? Flying over the deserts, nice. Also, temperature can be done over all the different biomes, it turns out. That's something to watch out for there. And pressure data is just flying. Okay, so we can do the temperature over each biome. Let's observe this, because this flying at Kerbin, so that's something we can do there. Let's slow this back down so that we can do this as well. And this is also flying. Okay, so we can put the majority of these on a plane to get some basic science as well. We'll probably want to do that after this if we don't get enough. You can look at Christmas Panda's channels. He does animation and stuff. You know what? That is almost an actual advert, and I am going to step in and allow this here because he's actually told us what he does on his channel. I am shocked. Normally, and let me explain why, Panda, why I'm allowing this. Normally, people turn up and go, "Can you just look at my channel, please?" And we're like, "Well, why? What are we doing here? What?" But you have said you're an animator. Also, if you're an animator, we should talk. I need an intro. So observe the mystery goo. Bam, from the desert. Yes. Then we want to log temperature. Yes. All right, we're going to have to... Do we want to transmit the smallest or the largest science back first? 3.7. Review. 1.3. Okay, so let's send that one back, maybe. 1.7. 2.5. Okay, so it looks like we want to send this one home first. Transmit data. I'd never tell an animator that they'll get exposure. I mean, like, yeah. Done. All right. I need to watch my. Oh no, we are possibly in a bad way. Okay. What doesn't take a lot to send home? That's 12. Review data. This is 8. Send the 8 home. That's it. That's all we can do. Knew I should have put more batteries on it. Knew I should have put more batteries. All right, Space Center. Too far away. We are just legit too far away. Yeah, it's a good plan, man. It's a good day. I highly suggest you do take a walk. That's good niceness for going out and having a good time. Yeah, exposure box are just... Ugh. Okay, so now to fix that one problem that we had there. Oh, no. No. All right, let's go to the space plane hangar. There's another quick, easy fix here. Another quickie. We'll get one of these, and we'll get a nose cone of some description. This one here, and then we'll put the engine nacelle on the back here. We'll have a Weasley somewhere. One of these. Bam. Okay, we got a like most basic plane, and I really do mean most basic plane. Then we want to have a science map there. All right, looking good, looking good. Well, actually, it looks horrific. Ooh, it almost looks like a wasp or something like that, right? We're not going to be able to convert it to a wasp right now because, you know, building materials are a bit limited. But we could definitely do something like so. I think that would be great. Okay, so that, and that. Looking good. Looking good. Oof, the plane looks oof. Do you not like this plane? Do you not like this plane? I guess YouTube is definitely failing at its messaging job right now. It tells me that I've got 0 viewers and 0 people messaging. And I'm like, oh, really? I'm fairly sure I'm talking to people, YouTube. I forgot we've got actual wheels. We got like actual, we can make an actual plane. Let's put one of these here. Oh, should we fly the scientist out to the other? Yes. Yes, we shall. Tell me I've got some wings. Oh, I don't have real wings. I want real wings. Why can't I have real wings? I want to be a real boy. We could be voices in your head. I mean, to be fair, probably not. I take medication for that. All right, let's go this way. All right, that's looking good. 2 you out this way a little bit further. For those of you who want to get a little bit more range on this, you can drag stuff using the shift button and it will go wherever you want it, whereas normally it will only go so far from the part you attached it to. I like that. I think it's a great way of making a wider wheelbase and stuff. Okay, so that's that. This can come over here and like totally balance that out. You see that? You see that? Totally balance. It's going to be horrific. And then we'll use these basic fins like this, like that. Okay, that's some stuff. Maybe. Do people think this will fly? I kind of don't. People think this will fly. I mean, kind of. I do. I think this will fly as well as the last one we built flies. Because you notice we've got the center of lift just there. Until the engine runs out of fuel when we become a lawn dart. But I'm kind of alright with that as well. Let's throw some emergency parachutes down. I'm hoping I should be able to land it. We're going to try going to Woolly Pool and then coming back. Are we ready for... All right, I need an aircraft name. Do we have a theme for aircraft? So far, it seems like VTOL landers have been Operation Food Name. All right? Though that's also a great name for another mission. What's... We reckon Wasp. I'm not sure. I reckon we can build a better Wasp. It'll be a malformed Hornet. It's the malformed Hornet. Beautiful. Beautiful. I don't know if beautiful is the word I want to use. Alright, we're going to send a scientist in there. Because they can empty stuff, right? Fish name, Ant-Man. We're gonna go for a horrific thing. Good plane name. Good plane name. Also a good plane name. So, how many people got excited about Hayabusa this week? Or this morning, in fact? The Japanese Space Agency have gone and flown another satellite to another asteroid. This time they didn't bounce off it. So that's pretty good. Alright, I am going to try and turn this bad boy around. We'll put it on the flat land over here. I do not feel good about my landing capabilities. Oh, you have this on the PS4. A friend of mine has it on the PS4. He tells me it's a little bit limited in the building aspects. But all in all, he has a lot of fun with it. I can't use SAS. I hope this flies well. We're about to find out. Rip Gilly. Well, thankfully, we've got the revert to launch, right? Oh, no. Oh, this ain't good. Hundreds of meters per second we hadn't taken off. So I'm feeling more wings. I'm not sure about you guys. Oh, don't crash. It paused. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Revert to space flying out. More wings, right? Did you see the ionic wind aircraft that was launched by MIT? I didn't, actually. Is it impressive? Is it impressive? I hope so. I need to see that. Is that better? That's too far backwards. That better? I don't know. Yeah, the ion wind aircraft. Yeah, I saw that. That was pretty good. That was pretty good. Okay, let's do this. It's got like this aircraft authority, which was enough in the last plane. It definitely was enough in the last plane. Do we have the parts to put a... Yes, we do. Beautiful. I'm going to put one of these on here because it turns out scientist not good enough. Yeah. That's exactly how I like my planes to look. They launched it off a catapult, right? It's called a catapult, but it's like the linear accelerator or whatever. I used to always be in sandbox, and then they brought science mode out. That's how long I've been playing for. And then I played in science mode for ages. I just like career mode, particularly this challenging part at the beginning where you don't have any of the parts that you want and stuff like that. I really enjoy it. I can understand why a lot of the stream find it undeniably frustrating. I cannot... I know what I've done wrong here. I've put these landing gear too far back. Why has it taken this long for anybody to call me out on that? Alright, T. Go. Hopefully the wing angle's just going to lift me off the floor, right? And lift. And lift. Alright. Alright, planes are not working. We'll come on with another one. Oh, man. So I've done it. So the Weasley is the bad idea here, right? We've made this decision before. The Weasley just... but it does have the oomph. We've made this work. We have definitely made this work. Like if we open VAB... It's here somewhere. We've got a terrible, terrible plane. This what? Is this the one? Yeah, well, I mean, we'll save it. Yeah, this is my terrible space plane that kind of worked at the time, right? Maybe stack wings on top of each other. Yeah, let's try stacking the wings up. See if we got a bit more lift. No, that's not what I open. Malformed hornet. Thanks. All right, how many parts do we have to play with? We actually have quite a lot of parts to play with, so let's get more wings on the go. Definitely both sides. And then this one in here as well. And then I want to lift this one up. This one up. That's not quite where I lifted it up to, but there we go. 27. Oh, we can put another one. Please be merciful. So let's look at what we're doing. Center of mass and center of lift. Bring that back there. Push it up some more. Oh, look at this. We can totally play with that some more like that. Like that. There we go. Multi-stack plane wings. Yeah. This is specifically for Carl. Just for you, man. Oh man, I've tried being a game dev. Man, I've got a bunch of like prototypes, but all of them have got horrific issues with them. No, it's Merber. Merber is not who we wanted, but okay, we'll take her if she can fly. She is Testy Grand United, right? I mean, that's... No, it's just not doing it. It's just not. I really got to stop pressing pause as quick as that. Alright, that's not working. We'll wait till we get wings with Elverons, right? So in that case, how do we make other flying machines? I know how to make other flying machines. Let's just use that VTOL, right? We go up a little bit, and then... is the landing gear the problem? It could well be, actually. It could well be. But if we come over here, go launch pad, we use the science... No, not science get. That's this... That's my flying machine. Did we actually kill someone? Did I not recover? Did I space center it there instead of recovering? Ah, rip. All right, that's a bit of an bad mistake. Let's go astronaut complex. It must be then. Okay. No, second death. Definitely second death. That's actually a little vexing. I thought I pressed recover. All right. No problem. VTOL for science. We're going to put Gilly back inside. We're going to end up with just a bunch of scientists. Launch that vessel. Yes, great go on fire, but also if you use... so he's saying that using landing gear is a bit of a pain in the behind. And I do agree until you hit the absolute button up over this side on the construction. That wobble, though. That wobble. I am just going to take off just a little bit. Okay, there we go. Just easy. Deploy all. Thanks. I'll take all those. Not that way, this way. Slow down, please. Slow down, please. Slow down more, please. No, this way. Oh, it's so hard to just come down nicely. There we go. I did it. Alright, that's a bunch of science. Recover that. Please, 45. That's all I want. I need to get up to 45. That's all I want. So that we can have like a sustainable system. There we go. Beautiful. Beautiful. That's what I wanted. So we're going to come into research and development. And the reason that I was trying so hard is because I wanted these photovoltaic plates. Bam. All right. We are now able to get our satellite network into order. Yeah, that's literally all we need to do now. All right. Woo-wee. So, well, welcome to the time where we're going to do the thing that the title says that we're going to do, and we're going to put something into polar orbit so we can make a proper scan. All right. Woo, new. We're going to go with one of these, and we're going to call it Scan for Scan. Brilliant. I want to make it returnable. Yep. And then we're... Dude, when you say, hey, did you hear the lesbians want to? You understand it's an entire group of people that, like, one person has decided that they want to do something, and now everybody else is, like, saying that it's the whole group. No, I don't. But I've got to say, the way you've opened this doesn't... It screams of internet outrage. You know? Rather than actual story. But go on, surprise me. Bearing in mind, I do know more than a few non-straight people, shall we say, and I bet they totally disagree. Because trans men want lesbian fun time. What? It's got nothing to do with classifications. Yeah, this sounds like some rubbish that someone else made up. Let's put that there. Let's put that there. Or at least a crazy person made up and then other people grabbed on and went, yeah, look, they're a real one. So that's science, science, science. And then we want one of these on the back here. Just one, please. That's all right. Okay, that's pretty good. Pretty good. I think that is our science-based scanning system. So you're propagating it. Exactly. Exactly, man. Exactly. That, and then a Kerbal engineer chip so that I can see what's going on. All right, that is payload for scan for scan. Now we need to make it so it can move around unto itself. I would put RCS, but we haven't got any. So we're going to have to make do with a swivel engine. Is that enough to come down on there? Let's... Hey, the click's over here. Why would you get rid of it all? All right. It's not stack separator, but the decoupler. Pop that there. Go for a fuel tank. Go for a engine. All right, biggity bang. We've got our top stage. Next thing we need... I keep forgetting there's a bunch of structural stuff we could use. We could make these things much bigger than just what the... Oh, what's the word that I'm looking for? What's the opposite of there? Functionality. Just than what the functionality would suggest. I'm good at speaking. I speak a lot every day. Alright, what else do we need? I'm tempted to put a third one on there, actually. Just really give it some lift power. And pop that up like that, like this. We then want to go for some radial boosters. Like that. And like this. Are you going to launch 4 sats in... not this one, but we will make some actual proper... communication satellite, because this is not a proper communication satellite. Oh, in fact, we should put some communications on it, though. Even though it's not a communication satellite, we should give it the ability to at least talk to home. Like that. Yeah. Look good. We have 2 more parts to spare. We could put another solid booster core on it. We could put some more fuel tanks on. We could put something up here. What are people feeling? I don't know, actually. 5.157, that's not enough. That's not even close to enough, actually. Let's give it one of these instead. Well, I want about 6. Are you trying to get to space? Yeah, this time we are going to orbit. I got a feeling this is going to make it. 2 parts left. Do we want some fins? Can we get some fins on this? Can we drop down a fuel tank? No, we can't. Also, has that got a decoupler between it? Yes, it has. That was really hard to see there. Look, there it is. Just tucks underneath that. I'm gonna launch like this. I think we could definitely get more fuel tanks on there, but I think this will do. Okay, the next thing I want to know is whether, all right, let's save and launch, is whether the next thing, the gravity turn mod, because it's a robot, so we're going to let it do its robot thing, can go north rather than east. We're going to have to look at the inputs and see if that's something we can change. I'd like to know. Space! We're going to press space at some point, definitely. Okay, let's press the T before we wobble our way out of here. I want this one. I'm looking... Let's bring this down here so I can see better. Inclination. Can I put this on 290? No, not 900, 90. Okay, that's good. Apoaps of 8. We probably want like 100. Okay, you guys need to come with me over to this side because I need to have a look. What's the thing that I'm actually looking for here? ScanSat. Is there a wiki? ScanSat wiki. This looks right. This might be the one. What I want to know is how far up I need to be. What's the apoaps I need? Scan tools. That's not quite what I want. Where do I find out? Basic ScanSat scans. Small map. Aha! Nope, not quite right. Right click menu, provide some information. Alright, we'll try some right click menu stuff. Can I actually bring you over this way? Thanks. Right click. We'll go to 100 and see what we get. That's 1,000. Do I want 1,000? Do we want 150? Let's try 150. All right, 150 destination, inclination 90. I think we got it. Launch. Let's see which way it goes. I will be very interested. Good luck to everyone involved. Yeah, north. Okay, we are turning perfectly north. I like this. I like this. I don't know whether it's going to put me in a perfect 90-degree inclination. I've never actually seen one of them go down properly. I think I've made a mistake, guys. I think I've made a mistake. We've not taken the contract that I wanted. I don't know whether I've got to do a new thing. I'm going to revert to launch. Sorry. I'm recording this, so we can go back. But I need to go to the mission control and take a contract. Because obviously we're in career mode. Contracts are what it's all about, right? Space Center. Sorry, guys. Sorry. We really should have been flying. Come on, loading screen. So I hear this is going to change in the next update. And if that's all that they change in the update, I'm not going to be impressed. We want to go mission control. Available. Down the bottom here. Low resolution ScanSat of Kerbal. That's what we want, thanks. Bring 2 tourists. Low orbit. They're pretty good. Got some science contracts here. They're changing all the time. I wish they'd sort it out. Loads of orbital stuff here. Okay. On Kerbal, while in space near Kerbal. We'll also take that because we got a mystery goo. Go. Fly. All right, let's go to space. Hey, we're actually managing like 3 missions this time. That's crazy. All right. T, open this one up. Have we still got the same numbers from last time? 90, 150. First guess, first guess. 3, 2, 1. Launch properly. That sort of camera angle. It should just launch all the way up for us. That's beautiful. Beautiful. I think we've got a nice view here. How do people feel about the framing? Does it actually want to be more like, oh no, more like that? Because the plume's important, right? The plume is very important. The what? The what? The plume? The exhaust vent thing? Or the framing? How the thing views? One or the other. Those are the 2 things that I spoke of. Look, we are not hitting a 90-degree angle. I suppose we are. I love just looking out across all this stuff as we're coming up. It's pretty nice. Pretty nice. Turns out that trusting in the robot wasn't good enough. It couldn't make it through the thing. I know how to fix this, but it's slightly vexing. Oh, plume matters. You gotta remember, I'm going for a video here. We're just gonna let this one play out. We're gonna let this one play out and see what happens. That was indeed great going on fire, and we're going to carry on having scare. So all we need to do is stick some fins on it. Ain't no problem. Ain't no problem. It might be a little bit of a problem because I don't know what science to sacrifice. Because we have to take a part off to get the right number of fins. Or we go for 2 solid boosters and 3 fins. Yeah, we might go for that actually. Quite interesting watching it really fail. How are you going to pay fins? The golden swords, I hear. A sauna on Minmus. Oh, yeah. We could get a sauna running on Minmus. My failings brought you joy. I'm glad. I'm glad. Alright, we're about to run out of Delta V in this stage. I mean, it's a doomed mission anyway. I wonder if it keeps hold of this information. Because the dude that has written this mod says that it keeps hold of all the details of past launches to try and improve next launches, right? I wonder if that's actually true for things like this. I don't know. I don't know. That flip there. that was his own little bit of staging there. That wasn't me. Well, if we press that, should we get some science? We got most of this. Observe materials bay. Well, thankfully we didn't. Oh, I don't know. Did we get too far downrange? Getting a little too far downrange. Let's plummet. I mean, there's also these. We can turn these to tune these to make it a more upright launch. Slightly less efficient, but also something that can be done. What speed are we gonna touch down at? 4 meters per second. Apart from we're not, because I'm not gonna finish this. But there we go. That was the thing. All right. If I hit that and then we go revert to vehicle assembly. All right. I know. I think I know what we're gonna do here. We take these off, and then we pop 3 of these down the bottom here. Very important. And then we take this and we just do 2 because that's all the parts we've got for. There's 1 extra part. Maybe we go for a 4 times wing design. Like that. It should be more stable, right? If we kind of turn this like that, should be better. In theory. In theory. Okay, let's save it. Still 3.5. That's really not a lot. We could stick one of these big tanks up the top here instead of the medium ones, but I still don't think that's a lot. Now that we got the fins, it should be a lot easier. 5.8. I mean, it's still not great, but let's see what we can do. So the fins will help you not flip like a slapjack. Yes, indeed. Or at least that's the plan. Alright, gravity turn. Destination height, again, 150. No guarantees. And then inclination, here we go. 90. Let's see if that's any better. Hopefully these fins have super helped me. Oh man, am I still losing? Have we put too much weight on top of this? I think we put too much weight on top of this. Oh wow. Oh wow. Are we going to start gaining speed again soon? Alright, layers number 3. It's good talking to you, buddy. Okay, that's not the winner either. Alright, let's pare this back a little bit, shall we? What happens if I... If I do that, what's our to weight? That's 4.4. Not to weight, our delta V. 5.3. It's because of this like huge upper stage here, right? I'm assuming. 4.8. Okay, that's actually not too bad. Now, if we put these as 4 and the next one's down as 4, and then the 520. Okay, that's pretty good. I would also like to get this thrust down to about 80% if at all possible. And then let's try this like this. Okay, more and varied designs. I was really just expecting to throw this up, if I was to be honest. I was not expecting this to be any sort of mission at all. But, you know, there we go. 33 parts. So we need to get rid of 3, which means that these both can go down to a triple set, and that would be fine. So like that, and then we come around this way and go like this. Alright, that's much, much better. 500 exactly. I'll take it. What, Panda? Or the Christmas Panda's Life of Panda Life? With the whole thing? Well, this is a half hour that I thought would go a little bit smoother than it did. But I think we should be alright if we do that. Check our staging, make sure everything works out the way that we want it to. Like that to, no, like that to go there. Well, we could change a roll inclination there, but I'm not going to. And destination height. I mean, if we can get to 180, that would be even better. And away we go! Shorter, stumpier, but weighs less, so it might be more capable. It's crazy how Kerbal works like that sometimes. You're like, yeah, all the fuel tanks. You're like, oh no, this engine can't lift it. About a few of those. About a few of those. Okay, so 80% burn rate seems to be doing fine when it comes to that. Oh, you love the stream. You've subbed to me. Thanks very much, Christmas Pandamus. I keep wanting to say Pandamus, even though it's Pandas. But I'm sure you'll be all right with that. Life the panda life. I kind of feel like it should be live the panda life, but you know, it's your name. You say what you want. That was the wrong button. Interesting to see where this actually puts us. I also find it interesting that the next stage up actually contains the majority of the fuel now. Or at least the majority of the Delta V change. Yeah, alright, cool. Cool, cool. Just how shallow an approach this guy takes to getting into orbit always makes me be like, it's too low. But no, we should be alright. We should be alright. That Apple Apps distance. Where is that 50? This here. I need to do something about changing these. So this starting value for time to prograde. Higher values make a steeper climb. Steeper values are usually worse. Lower values may cause overheating or death. Okay, and this is the Apple App time. So this is the one that I kind of want to like extend maybe, because you can see we're just kind of hanging out at 50, and I'm not really looking for that. I'm looking to hang out at, I don't know, a minute or whatever. Waiting for the flip. I don't think the flip's going to happen now. I think we've actually nailed it into like some sort of approximation of nailing it. Alright, we're going to have a stage fairly soon. 80, 70, 60, 50, 40, 30, 20, 10, 9 Delta Vs, and we're done. Alright, next one. We've got over 1,800 to spend here. For those of you wondering where I'm getting these numbers from, it's this Delta V current / total. Obviously, they're the same, as we've only got one stage in our craft now. But it's working pretty well for us. It's not quite the 180 kilometers that I was going for at the 57 there. I'm hoping it will just push us up quite nicely. Are we going fast enough? Are we actually going to get there? What happens if I make this much smaller? If Apple Apps is like 10? I wonder, because then we'll be like 10 seconds away from Apple Apps at all times. That'd be interesting. Okay, so we're at 180 there, and we're just kind of going down a little bit, and then when it goes down too far, he gives a little push. Got 11 minutes to crow. This is going for a polar orbit. It is indeed. Look at that. Bam. And we could crash on the South Pole if we wanted. Not landed on... No. We did our landing mission, and now we're into going into orbit mission. Okay. I want to do that when we get there. Alright, let's just drift this bad boy on up. Maybe not quite that fast, actually. If I open this... launch success. Alright, it says we're there. Okay, that's good. I want to point my nose down this way. We have got solar panels pointing at the sun, right? Flow 0. Hopefully, by the time we get round here, we can turn around and point it at the sun somewhat. Kind of important. There we go. Just got to turn a little bit. Ain't no ting. I'll take it. I'll take it. Alright, are we up or down? We are up at the moment. That's good. That is good. Woo-wee. Woo-wee. Warp down this way if we can. It should put us close to looking in the right. There was a North Pole flip there. That was nice. I like that. Alright, we have 0 control. That was not what I wanted. Really? 0 control? So how do we put this up? Because it's a contract, Great Going on Fire. It is a contract. We just have no control now, do we? We're over the lip. And we're not going to get any more control until crashing on the other side. That's annoying. If I'd just done it manually, it would have gone straight up and across. It's like, start burning 7-6. I'm like, I can't. I'm trying. And there is literally no way of getting control at the moment. And we're not even going to come round to getting in control. That is rubbish. Rubbish. Because then it could have been a relay as well. Let's do one more thing quick. I want to come on over to here. Hey, how you doing? I want to be like Kerbin geostationary delta V. I want to know if I've got enough to get there. You know, I want to know if I've got enough. Not delta V to Kerbin orbit, no. Yeah, it looks like it's going to have to be by hand. It's a little annoying, but geostationary. So we need an extra. I should have that. I should have that. It's 3,500, right? Let's come over back over here. So one thing that I've got in my game that a lot of people won't is in my KSpedia. Can we really get rid of that checklist? I've got a Delta V map. No, Delta V map here. So it's 3,400 plus the extra 1,100. Yeah, we should be there with what we've got. All right, launch. I'm just gonna go straight up. I mean, literally straight up. Ridiculously under efficiency, but it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Well, I mean, what could go wrong, honestly? T, full throttle, go. Oh, no. I want the other one as well. Check your staging, people. Check your staging. I almost want to be straight into orbital so I can, like, push myself across in the right direction. Okay, straight up's working relatively well. I'm just going to put a little bit of a push in there because we do want to go a little bit sideways. Look at that. It's already starting. Beautiful. Beautiful. Alright, drop those. Nice. And hopefully now we're just going to head up. Is that really what my... Check the rest of your staging. Yeah, no, we're good. We're good for the rest. Alright, Alright, starting to add to our orbital speed there. That's nice. That's what we want. Just anywhere near... So, oh, I've taken far too long to turn like this. But I think we're going to do well. As long as I just hammer it this way, we should be fine. We should be fine. Keep having a little problem at the moment where when we try and launch a satellite, we don't have radar coverage on the other side of the planet. So when we like lift up and go around, and then you want to circularize to go like to get round, actually come crashing back down, we don't have a radar connection, so it can't be like, yeah, I'll fly. It should be all right though. Flying at this sort of angle should be much better. Let's try and turn a little more towards the north if we can. 34, 35. This is going to take a little time to get up there by the looks of it. It is a beautiful day outside. Yeah, a lot of people have been like, it's a nice day, I'm off out. Which is totally fine. If it is a nice day where you're at and you want to go and experience that nice day, I highly suggest that you go and do so. Sitting around playing computer games is fun, but it's not quite the healthiest.
I did think, oh, I'll come back and play some GTA, and then I was like, actually, it's a lovely day. I'm going to walk around the town and... Nice.
I could have held on to that and then done, like, used its mass to carry me up further. We're going to go for 150 as explained, and I've got a feeling we've actually gone too far round again. No, we're good. We're good. We should best be good anyway. Alright, let's let this cruise us up. I really don't mind if we're not quite at 140. Faster. Faster. Okay, we're up to space height. Warp here. Bring our nose down. Oh, did I even begin to contemplate the amount of electricity we've got on us? This does hibernate in warp, right? Auto. That's kind of important. Alright, we've got to circularize this off. And then we've got to try and figure out how we can stay in sunlight. Oh, this is not actually going to circularize well, is it? Okay, we got there. I'm almost certain we're too close for this to scan, though. And what does it say? Oh, we're at the ideal altitude. I kind of don't believe that, actually. 140. How do I bring up this? I bring up this by pressing... which button? There's our basic scan sat. Okay, we need to make the low quality scan, and we need to make sure that my solar panels are pointing. We're getting power in. Okay, it's nice. We're definitely not going to be able to check the other side of the planet, but there we go. We just now need to wait for this. Because it's going to take a long time, but we are in the polar orbit that's going to map this side every time it swings around. So that's pretty cool, hey? I think it's pretty cool. It's about 20 minutes earlier than I thought we were going to do. Let's get the big map out and see what it's doing. So you can see that our predicted... No, this is our past orbit and our predicted orbit are being shown here. That's nice. Projection. Can we have a different one? Let's have the polar projection. Yeah, look at that. What's your favourite projection of a celestial body? The polar one's quite nice. I do like that. I never know how to pronounce this one, but it's the one that's an oval rather than a circle. And then you've got the cater there, or rectangular as this guy wants to call it. It seems to be working alright. I wish we could kind of like zoom in and out, but I've never found a way. Map zoom. No, I mean like kind of. Let's move this over here. Yes, you know we're getting this deep with it. Let's come out a little bit. How far can we scan? Or how far out can we scan? That's the question. How small does my screen need to be? Alright, so the contract is for a significant portion of Kerbin's surface. Why is the contract not here? Oh my god, what? Do Well, so the problem that I currently am faced with is that I came here to do the ScanSat contract. Doesn't look like the contract got taken, and I think I know when. I think I know that at some point I reverted a flight, and that must have got rid of my contract. Now, if I go to the Space Center, I lose my revert capabilities. But I've just got up here, so I want to just use this. Space Center, let's do it. We crash it. We'll crash it if we have to. It was like 10 grand, no problem. Yeah, the rectangular, the Mercator projection. I understand why we use it. What's the one that the UN uses? Like a bunch of not rectangles, a bunch of hexagons. It preserves like angles and land area or something like that, right? Come on, more. It's here somewhere. There, Alright, as long as it doesn't say new ship, we're fine. Please stop clicking. Low resolution, yeah, 1% of 75. Alright, cool, we're good, it's fine. Does that keep updating every time that it does a thing? Deadline in 300 days. I think we can handle 300 days. Okay, that's pretty good, actually. It's pretty good. Operation Flapjack is all the way over there. Like, everybody is kind of struggling. Christmas Panda's life of the panda life died. I'm getting quicker at saying his name. It's quite long. Look at this. It's like massive long thing there. That's what she said. That's not the type of jokes we make here. Such base reactions. Okay, so we're just going to leave this, right? I mean, we could send some science home. Like, we got this. We could review the data and send that home. We could send 12 science home. I'm going to do it. Big bam. Yeah, I know it'll render it inoperable until we get, what do you mean, not enough electric charge? But we are literally charging electric charge as we charge the charge. Allow partial. Allow partial. If you guys aren't aware, if you're having electricity problems, you can allow partial on your comsats. And then you go review data and do that and transmit. And as the science goes, as the electricity gets charged, it will keep trying for you. I think it's quite cool. I don't know how this affects the ScanSat. I don't know if suddenly we're like... Blip, 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 blip. But it should be cool. Alright, we've got like 15 minutes to do a thing. I don't know what thing we should do in 15 minutes. Let's speed this up. Let's get at least one orbit and see what happens, right? Was that too much? That was too fast. At what scan for scan? I mean, at what speed is it too fast? At what speed is it all right? I mean, look at this connection, not connection business. Oh, it's the science going home. 2 data received, material studies, one science added. Okay. Wow, that's going to take a while. Do you have the science for a better plane? I don't think I do right now. Oh, your name's not stupid. It's a bit of a mouthful. That's all. Nothing wrong with silly names. I'm all about that. I am all about that. So you can science harder. Yeah, it's probably an idea to do. Could definitely do with better science, you know. Are we going to get enough to get rid of all this by the time we get home? Around the planet, sorry. I don't know. I don't know. I like that we've got the longitude and latitude down here. Oh, and that's it. We're in darkness until the other side of the planet, so let's just whiz around like this. And bing bam, we got sunrise. Love it. Just definitely put more solar panels like down one side rather than have it on both sides. Then we could just like point the right direction at it. Are we... I mean, like we're mostly pointed at the sun. Mostly. Can we disable this for now? No, we can't. I kind of wanted to. Can we physics warp this and then get enough electric charge to do stuff? Can't even turn the hibernation on because we're so short of power. I don't have to, but I kind of want to get this little bit of science home. And we're at 69%. Alright. So if we could get some more of that done. And that wasn't... No, the majority of that was this, right? This little bit up here. That wasn't even... Time. 2 more. That's nice. But how much more do we have? Come on. Let's do this. Well, that's half hour in orbit. Stop. Stop. Oh no, stop. There we go. We stopped it. Okay, so hopefully now 82. This will go faster. Yeah, much faster. Okay, look at that. Beautiful. Got just the science doing its thing now. Especially as... Oh, this should be in hibernation. There we go. So now everything other than the science is ticking. Is chilling, sorry. Come on, Mr. Science Man. I'd like to see that science go. It's 2 more. I mean, we've got from 60 to 80 pretty quick. So how much longer is there to go? Waiting for numbers to appear. Alright, 100%. Bam, that's all we wanted. Alright, cool. Now that we've done that, we can start the scan again. And hopefully, power's going to carry on just going up now. Yeah, okay, cool. Let us return to the Space Center. That was all I wanted to do. I'm not going to do the other sciences, because that took forever. Really, we should be working towards the science lab. If this was on TV, I don't think people would be up for this on TV. 2 more points of science. Actually, it's not. Everything's 45 now, right? 90, 90, 45. This is where some more of the better plane parts are hiding in the 45 there. And we've got some better rocketry parts. Okay, let's go and have a look at what else we can get some science from. We've got surface landed, 72 reports. Look at all of these. I don't think we've done the ones around. Okay, all right. This is how we're going to finish our thing. A quick hop with the VTOL. Yeah, almost exactly that. We're going to go to available, and we're going to go... We'll perform another temperature scan. What? You don't get science for that. Okay, this perform experiments around the KSC. We can go around, we can get science. 2 materials, temperature and atmospheric. Okay. Administration, tracking, crawl away. We've not done much of the crawl away. And tracking station. Okay. Alright. So, a VTOL. Well, no, we don't. I'm going to bust out... Where are you? Where are you? As fun as Batwing was, that wasn't actually that useful. Roller. It's not quite got enough stuff on it, I don't think. There's that one that side, and we don't need this. We do, however, need this one and this one. And the reason I say we don't need that is because we actually need a second one of these science machines. Which should hopefully just slot in there somewhere. Alright, beautiful, beautiful. 7 grand. We can definitely do this, and we're recovering the majority of it. Save launch. No, I haven't. Thanks for the reminder. And also, so we'll get Gilly in there. I also want to switch the thing. Hey, we put a sign. We've put the scan sat up. What else did we do? Put the scan sat up. Into a polar one. Of course it's beautiful. Of course it's beautiful. Oh, I should have put more RCS on it. Not RCS, SAS to see if we could roll it faster. Because we rolled this last time. Need to get to the tracking station, the crawl away, and then there's some other bits as well. So what I'm doing here is pushing Alt and forwards. As it once again not... Oh, I see the problem here. Revert to vehicle assembly. Let's remember to save it in a way that's kind of a little bit teeter-tottery. To show you what I mean, we're going to grab this and then go shift and press this to make a single wheel on the bottom. So then when we launch, we can kind of tip forwards. And that first tipping forwards, kind of important. Funny enough. No, don't crash now. Don't crash. All I did was press W a little bit early. Come on, please. There we go. Woo! Alright. To the crawl away, because we need to get... Let's have a look. Is anybody else noticing that at the moment my sciences doesn't seem to be transferring through? Like, what? Definitely hit it. Like, yeah. So revert to launch. Wait, what? Did I press leave without getting it? I must have been the thing that I did. You had your walking, still tired. To be fair, I'm going to go have a walk so I could get over being tired. I don't think that's going to help, though. The fact that I didn't sleep enough is probably why I'm tired. Yeah. Oh, we should have used, like, the docking rotates and then could have used the power to turn. This one. Accept contracts. I've had a better idea, but we've only got 5 minutes. I've had a much better idea, but we've only got 5 minutes. I'd say much better. I've had a bit of a better idea.
That's your challenge then. Can you do it in 5 minutes?
No.
Can you do it in 10 minutes?
Alright. Revert to vehicle assembly. I'll show you what my plan is, and then you can tell me whether you think it's doable or not. We need to remove that one, and somewhere in here. Come on. In here there is a part that I need to get to. Yeah, maybe. I can't actually just like move the camera around like I usually can. Yeah, that's it, just like this. What if I do okay, you go over there. There we go, much better. So what I want to do then, this is my central core. I want that. I actually want you facing the right way. Alright, I'll take that as the right way. We want... Oh, I don't have any docking rotates anyway. Alright, we can't... We don't have... Oh yeah, you dropped me the message, but I didn't respond to you, dude. Yeah. I'm totally down. Alright, looks like that's not my plan then. That's a shame. I really thought that was going to work. Continue without save. I was really hoping that would work. Okay, how can we do this instead then? Don't save. Something kind of like that, but because we did that one afterward. We did that one last week. Still kind of tempted with this. Though there is also this, wherever it's gone. I don't know, I wish it wouldn't put it so far up. Alright, cool. Yeah, no, that's fine, man. That's fine. You can drop me a message or whatever, and I will check it out. And then we put this on the other side. There we go. Beautiful. Nothing wrong with this plan. And then we want... power. Very important. Battery. Also kind of important. And then we'll slap some extra science on it. Okay, let's see how this rolls. Another terrible rolling thing. This is the rolling pin. Let's see how well this works. Probably very badly. Okay, first drop. It hurts to this way, but it looks slightly less dumb. A dog bone, nice, nice. Yeah, so until we completely get... Ah, these don't have any reaction wheels on them. Lol. Alright, revert vehicle assembly. Then we're going to have to swap those for the Mark 1 cockpits. No, I don't like it because it puts all this in a vulnerable position. How about if we do this? Move all those up there. All these over here. And then all you further up that way. Do you reckon we can roll without destroying this lot? Kind of not, but we'll try it. Okay. It's looking better. It's going to roll in a circle, right? This is going to roll, and that's not, and it's going to go round in a circle. I suppose we could use rover wheels. Do we have the actual rover wheels yet? I think we've only got normal wheels, right? Don't save. Let's go. No, I want to go with this if we're going to do that. I mean, if I had the docking ports, I would totally make my own little wheels. Yeah, still no actual road. Oh yeah, no, there they are. Thought we didn't have any in the motorized one. I thought we were just on landing gear. My bad. So we want 2 of these, as dictated by the quest. Yeah, quests. That's what we're on in Kerbal. Quests. And then these come down here like that. And down here like that. Okay. This almost feels boring. We'll take you, and we'll take you, and we'll take some power. Wish the camera wasn't quite so weird. Is it because I've done that? Camera. There we go. Alright, come on camera. You can do it. Definitely gonna uninstall Werner's checklist. Just never use it. Just never use it. Alright, anything else we're directly missing from this? Something to do with the tiny wheels. Got any names? It's literally the hardest part of the game. It's not car, because it's not a car. No, thanks for the reminder. I want to take... let's take Gilly. Gilly keeps going out and doing stuff, so let's do it. On skates, yeah, might be a better name. I should have launched it from the VAB because it's closer to all the places I want to go to. But, you know, we got rover wheels. We can do whatever we want. This chair, remind me to have a fix of it at some point. Tighten up some screws, get some penetrating fluid in there. Oh, wow. WD-40, whilst amazing penetrating fluids, is not really the best for... the word that I'm looking for is dealing with rust. You want like oil and stuff like that for lubrication. WD-40 is for breaking up rust. It gets inside and separates it from the metal. That's kind of what it was designed to do. Oh my god! What? Where's the contract? No, I mean, like, we definitely went and got it that second time. Definitely went and got it that second time. We all saw me click on it, right? I don't know about all saw me, but I made a big thing of it, and I went and clicked on it again. You... Are you different? No, you're the same. Except active. You. Okay. Why are you clearing? Ah! There are definitely problems here. The menace from Juna stole it. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. Oh, yeah. You keep rebooting to a point in space-time before selecting the mission by reverting the flight. And maybe, but I'm pretty sure I didn't for the second one, specifically for that. But whatever. We're here now. We are here now. Alright, so, admin. That's that one. Or that one. Or that one. That one. Right there. This thing with the flag. Whoa, heady speeds of 10 meters per second. Gotta be easy. Whoa. Gilly might have been passing out from the G-forces. The hot dog of science. That's possibly a better name, actually. Hot dog of science. And brake faster. Don't want to slam into this too fast, right? And now can we get up it? Okay, as long as we're approaching at least 5 meters per second, we can climb up the side of it. That's good. Plus powered, so maybe we'll make it like that. All right, so we are in administration, material study. If we could observe that, tick a box. Yay, I like ticking boxes. The next one is the tracking station. And we also have something else to do at the tracking station. Let's go to the tracking station. Look at that jittery flag. That doesn't look like it's blowing in the wind. That looks like it's shaking up and down too fast. Like soft body simulations are like totally done in Unity. Why haven't we got that in Kerbal? Alright, jump the distance. Jump the divide. Oh man, I am suddenly very hungry as well. All this talk of hot dogs and flapjacks. Okay, the tracking station's looking good. I'm not sure what the yellow panels are supposed to be. Like reflective dishes to stop interference going in there. Oh, we've got a look at this little slopey there. Oh yeah, all-terrain vehicle. This all-terrain. I'm not sure if it would climb the mountains. As I look to the hills, there's a mountain over there. Clearly this needs a cone on the front for proper aerodynamics and some shots to deal with the speed fiend Twitchi, some ketchup and mustard. You reckon it's under construction? Yeah, it could be. Oh, look. Oh, look. I've never seen those before. No, don't. Keep rolling if you're going to roll. Oh, wait. I turned the SAS off, didn't I? That's why. The reason that I turn it off SAS, oh, you're Icelandic, cool man, cool, is because I don't want my nose to dip up and down every time I push forwards on the thing. There is a docking mode here, which technically also gives you the same control. For those of you wondering, I'm seeing all these, all these ways for Kerbals to walk around. Look, there's like slopes over there and stuff, so I'm wondering, look there, I'm wondering whether we can actually get up anywhere. Alright, what do we want from the tracking station? Materials, study, perform. Thanks. I'm not actually... Are we going to have to land on this with a VTOL to explore it properly? I think we might. I think we might. There's only third floor slopes. At nowhere do I see a slope. Hey, no, I want my camera under there, please. That's why I drove under, so I can look around. No, I think we're alright. I think we're good. Oh, you're Icelandic, but you live in Sweden. Went to Malmo a little while ago. That was nice. It was only cooling through from Copenhagen, but log temperature. That was what they wanted, right? Experiment. Yeah, bam. No, there's a pressure studies. That's what they wanted here. My bad. Log pressure data. There we go. I'm assuming that all of these are ones that we haven't done before. You want to live in Iceland? I mean, Iceland sounds nice, but it also sounds expensive.
Sounds cold.
And cold. Yeah, well, I mean, like... Yeah, it does sound cold, but, you know, they've got volcanoes to keep them warm, yeah? More geography facts with Twitchi. Yeah, Iceland is actually really warm because of all the lava. Alright. Crawl away has been achieved. Got to sit up on here like a podium. Nice. You. Temperature scan. Nice. Do we have anything else here we can do? Deploy all. Alright, we got a whole bunch of stuff there. Keep that one. Is that not what you did anyway? Do I have to do the EVA report myself? Okay, that's fine. Oh, we've bottomed out. Oh, we bottomed out. The cold isn't they're not a major nuclear target. I mean, yeah, I get that. I get that. All right, let's recover this vessel because it's totally here and ready to use. Woo, and with that, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to say thank you very much for joining me for this adventure. Today we did some wonderful things like finding out how terrible my plane parts still are, of putting a satellite in orbit that ended up crashing into the desert, but that was alright because we needed desert science. We stuck a ScanSat satellite up in a rip. We got ourselves a whole bunch of science. I will be back Tuesday. May or may not be doing this on Tuesday, as I will finally have got my PC where I want it to be, and you know, stuff going on and things. So hopefully we'll be playing some multiplayer then, maybe. No promises. Yeah, but I will see you then when we're gonna do that. Bye. Totally not just quick and checking this map. See how far we are. Let's have a look. Oh yeah, look at that. So far out. So far away. We're at 5 of 75%. Bye!